Hi everyone, welcome to English 138. My name is Dr. Andrew Kransman, and I shall be your instructor for the next 7 weeks as we learn about the wonderful world of English literature from the late 18th century to our present day. And what I'd like to do now is just take a few moments to give you a tour of Canvas. This tour, it'll be helpful for new students and veterans to Canvas alike. So now the first thing is, when you open the course on your computer, you will always land on the home page, is what this is called. And on the home page at the very top, you will always find an announcement. Sometimes the announcements, they change daily, or it might be a few times a week. And the announcements, I always post reminders of class tasks, upcoming activities. I also use the announcements to post any like interesting links or stories I found that are pertinent to what we're discussing. And I often will put extra credit tasks in here as well. And then the next thing I do on the home page is you can find an overview of the week. Often what I'll do is I'll just do a quick write-up about what we're going to do for the week. In this case, this is just a very general welcome to the course. And the next thing you can find on the home page is you will always find on the right-hand column here a list of all of the tasks that you need to accomplish over the next few days or week. And generally what it'll do is it will show you what's the earliest date that something's due, and once you begin to complete these tasks, it just checks them off your list. So this is always nice to look at this because it'll remind you what you need to do. You can also go up here to the course stream. It really does the same thing, or you can do the course calendar. It'll show you the same thing, but it just shows you in another visually interesting way. And you can take this calendar, this is the same calendar over here, and you can sync this up to your device. Long day. So you can sync this up to your cell phone. So, your Google Calendar will show you when things are due. It's very nice. And there's an email function on Canvas, the inbox. What's really great about the email function is you can just write me or any of your peers an email directly in Canvas, and that will go to my Canvas inbox as well as my Outlook inbox or my email, my college email. And then I can respond to you either through my college email and it'll bounce back to Canvas, or I can respond to you through Canvas. So it really makes communicating a lot easier. Before, if you ever had to use Blackboard, it was really annoying. You'd have to email through Blackboard, but then if you wanted to respond, you'd have to respond through student email. And Canvas just really simplified it. So this is the inbox I would use. I can also find, if I want to communicate with a classmate or a peer, I can find them here through the people function. So now let's dive into Canvas. So this is another way. What's cool about Canvas is it's very intuitive. And what I mean by that is in terms of computer design, is it's very natural to use. And often you have more than one way that you can access information. So I can get to announcements here, or I can get to announcements here. I can get to my modules here, or I can get to my module here. And the module, which we'll bring that up. So I'm in student view right now, so this is what you'd see. And so the modules, I open them up every week on Sunday at noon. Generally, you only complete one module per week. This first week and the last week, those are the exceptions. You'll do 2 modules during week 1 and during week 7. And so really the modules, they're fairly straightforward. I'll always tell you the objectives. So this is what we are going to accomplish this week. And then I'll also tell you the assignments that you have to do, how much points each assignment is worth, and the date that each one is due. Assignments, as you'll see, they're always due either Friday by midnight, 11:59 p.m., or they're due Sunday by midnight, by 11:59 p.m. Okay. And now the next thing I can do in Canvas is just scroll to the bottom and I can click Next. And that'll just keep taking me to each window in the module. So if you want to learn about me, my funny smile and mustache, you can click on this. Or if you're done with that, you can just keep going through. Be sure that you review the syllabus. There is a syllabus quiz for this course, and you have to receive 100% on it in order to complete this module and move on to the next one. And do be sure that you really take your time and that you read all of the screens. I know we're busy people, so I try not to put any extra information in the modules. I try to just keep it as neat as possible, okay? So that's the module. And there's another way you could do it too if you don't want to, again, Canvas is cool so you can do things more than one way. I don't know why, but if for some reason you don't like that, or maybe you want to go back to a module and you just want to read about netiquette, and you don't want to have to click through all these. Another way you can get to the pages is you could just scroll down to the page, and you can read all about netiquette, which is very important, certainly if you've never taken an online class before. Now, the other thing that's really nice about this navigation bar over here is when we have discussions, we do have a number of discussions. You can access those discussions here. Okay, so that's not available, and it'll tell you if it's open or not. So this discussion, that's not available until this Sunday. And then this discussion is open right now. And this is the Q&A Cafe, like it says when you open it. That's just if you have a general question about the course, about any questions in the course. Post it there, because if you subscribe to it, it goes out to everyone. And so that way, it's a really nice way if you have a question, everyone can see that question and they can see my answer as well. Okay. Flipgrid, some of the things over here, these will be the devices or the technologies that we use. So Flipgrid, I like to use that a lot. That's cool. Pages, like when we make wikis and stuff. So if I want to get to things quicker, rather than going through the module, and scrolling through and finding the discussion posts, if I have ants in my pants, like I tell my daughter, I can just click here in the left-hand navigation. So that's nice. This is another place where I can see the assignments that are upcoming. So it's very similar, really, to the course stream, which I like. And then you don't need this for this class, though. If you're ever taking a writing class, if you're ever taking a writing class, or a class where you have to do any writing, this is an online tutor. It's pretty cool. And then this is where you can check your grades. I update grades every week, okay? So if you ever have any questions or concerns about the grades, let me know. And really, I think that's it in terms of your orientation to Canvas. So if you do have any questions or concerns, let me know. If you ever run into any technical difficulties with Canvas, do be sure that you contact the help desk. Let me know about the problem, but really contact help desk for the solution, okay? And you can find that here in the course tour. So that's really it. I look forward to working with all of you this semester. I look forward to getting to know you, and enjoy your day, and I can't wait to start learning together. All right, bye.